Now today I'm going to start the revision of civics because today you are having your civics test and that will be in subjective form. And now let's revise the chapters. First is media and democracy. Now what's media? Media is a medium through which we can communicate in the society. Media is of two types, print media and electronic media. Now you know it well. Print media and electronic media आप लिख सकते हो, newspapers, magazines, books, print media, electronic media, television, radio and internet, ये सब. Next is media keep us in touch with the world. Our world has shrank only because of media. Media create awareness among the people, sometimes by telling them some products are not good for their health and ask people not to use them. But sometimes we can see the influence of rich on media also, because media generate money through advertisements and advertisement companies होती हैं. We can see the influence of rich on media also. Still, media is playing good role in democratic countries. India is the largest democracy in the world. And in our country, media is totally independent. It is not under the control of government. It is independent. It highlights the problems of the people and tell it to the government. And want solution of the problems. Want the solution of the problems from the government. Sometimes debates and discussions are held on television. You have noticed various debates and discussions on the television between the leaders of ruling party and between the leaders of opposition party, and media shows the live telecast. Media shows the live telecast of the events which are happening in other parts of the country, though they are against the government. For example, Kisan Andolan these days. But media is giving us news about that, though they are against the government. So in this way, we can say media is playing its good role in democratic countries, create awareness among the people, highlights the failures of the government, and in this way, we can say media play the role of mediator. It plays the role of mediator between people and the government. So there are some, though media is independent in our country, but there are some restrictions on media. Sometimes government put some restrictions on media not to share some events or some news or some lyrics of songs or some scenes from movies or serials with the people. That is known as censorship. So in this way, we can say, what is censorship? When government puts some restrictions on media, not to share news events or आप कह सकते हो lyrics of songs or some scenes of movies with the people, that is known as censorship. Next, protest. No matter protest, what methods are adopted by people for protest? First is what are protests? तो इसमें आप बताओगे कि these days such as किसान आंदोलन, ये प्रोटेस्ट की ही एग्जांपल है. 26 फेब को आपका हमारा ऑल ओवर बंद था इंडिया. तो रीजन उस दिन भी कोई स्ट्राइक थी डिक्लेयर्ड बाय ट्रेडर्स, पेट्रोल के रेट जो बढ़ रहे हैं, तो दैट इज, है ना. तो इसमें हम बताएंगे समटाइम्स some laws made by government are not in the favor of the majority of the people. Then people have full right to protest, because we are living in a democratic country, and in democratic country people have full right to protest against such laws which are not in their favor. So what methods are adopted by people? Sometimes they give the call of band, dharnas, chakka jam or signature campaign. These are the methods adopted by people while doing protest, and everyone has given right to protest. That's why इतने days के बाद भी in our country peasants are still protesting, because कोर्ट ने भी उन्हें ऑर्डर दे दिया है कि this is their right, they can protest. अगर ये राइट ना होता तो उनका आज ये प्रोटेस्ट इतनी देर ना चलता. Only because of democratic countries, people have given such rights. तो नेक्स्ट इज, इसके बाद आपको लर्न करना है मार्केट सराउंड अस. Market surround, but no, what's market? Market is a place where buying and selling both take place, or where buyers and sellers meet. Markets are of different types. There are weekly markets, there are wholesale markets, shopping complex, shops in the neighborhood. Now, what's weekly market? Weekly markets are held on a particular day of the week. In weekly market, shopkeepers set up their shops in the morning and wind them up in the evening. In weekly market, shopkeepers sell goods which people use in their daily use. And here, branded goods are not sold. In weekly markets, traders sell goods at less profit. People can do bargaining in weekly markets. So next is shopping complex. Shopping complex में आप यही बताओगे कि there are various shops at different floors in an air-conditioned building. Sometimes these buildings have theaters and restaurants also. Here, people can get variety of goods. At different floors, they can get different goods. Here, branded and non-branded goods both are sold. Prices of goods are fixed. तो इस वजह से आप शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स के बारे में बता दीजिए. अगर आपको होलसेल मार्केट के बारे में पूछा जाए तो आपने बताना है देयर आर wholesale markets in separate areas of the city. Separate areas में होती हैं wholesale markets. For example, आप जलंधर का टारी बाजार लेके अपने दिमाग में रख के you can write. आप लिख सकते हो कि in wholesale markets traders do not sell goods in less quantity. Here people have to buy goods in huge quantity in bulk. Traders do not give choice to the consumers or customers. They do not give choice. People have to buy goods in bulk, not according to their choice. So that's why from wholesale markets, traders of weekly markets and retailers, they buy goods according to their choice and according to their need. Customers or consumers, we people, we prefer to go to retail markets, because from retailer we can get things according to our choice and according to our need. Wholesale market में आपको choice के according goods नहीं मिलेंगी. So next, buying and selling takes place at home. Yes, these days people prefer buying and selling at home. They avoid to go to crowded areas. Due to Corona, people do not prefer to go to markets. They prefer online shopping. We can buy things, various things, even eatables also, and we can sell things through online. There are various sites through which people can buy things, and there are various sites through which people can sell their goods. There is no need to go to market. तो ऑनलाइन स्टडी भी तो हो रही है, ईटेबल्स तक ऑनलाइन अवेलेबल है ना, घर पे बैठ के आप पढ़ रहे हो, ऑनलाइन एजुकेशन इज आल्सो अवेलेबल. बट आपको यहाँ पे सिर्फ ऑनलाइन बाइंग एंड सेलिंग ही लिखना, ठीक है, ईटेबल्स आप लिख सकते हो इसमें. नेक्स्ट इज देयर इज, अगर आपको कहें कि क्वालिटी है इन द मार्केट, तो व्हाट अबाउट द शॉप्स व्हिच आर सेलिंग ब्रांडेड गुड्स और एक्सपेंसिव गुड्स. अगर आपको ये पूछा जाए तो आपने कहना यस देयर इज इक्वालिटी. क्वालिटी तो है, पीपल कैन गो टू एनी शॉप, कहीं किसी पे भी आप जा सकते हो. तो बट शॉप्स व्हिच आर सेलिंग ब्रांडेड एंड एक्सपेंसिव गुड्स, people who are not financially strong, they avoid to go to such shops which are selling only branded and expensive products. People who are financially strong, they go to such shops, and who are not economically strong, they do not prefer to go to such shops which are only selling expensive and branded goods. But everyone has given right to go to any shop. कोई भी किसी भी शॉप पे जा सकता है. हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि उनको राइट ही नहीं है, जो इकोनॉमिकली साउंड नहीं है उनको राइट नहीं है, दे कैन गो, बट दे फील हेजिटेट, वो नहीं जाना, प्रेफर नहीं करेंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, दे डू नॉट प्रेफर टू गो टू सच शॉप्स which are selling branded and expensive goods. Next is, what do you mean by chain of market? First of all, there is, आप बोलोगे कि farmland है, factory है, and from factory, wholesalers buy goods in bulk, in huge quantity, and then they store these goods in their godowns. From their godowns, traders of weekly market or retailers buy goods according to their need and choice. And people buy goods, we people buy goods from the retailers or from the traders of weekly market according to our choice and according to our need. These markets serve various purposes. For example, provide job opportunities to large number of people. And next you can write that these markets, it becomes easy for the people to buy things in their nearby areas according to their need and choice. There is no need to go to far off places. अगर फैक्ट्री और फार्मलैंड जाना होता वो तो कितनी दूर होती. So people can buy goods according to their need and choice from the nearby areas. So in this way we can say these markets have various purposes. Now what's difference between hawker and मैं पूछूं आपको shopkeeper? Lots of differences. First of all, तो hawker का आप बताओगे his job is tiring. hawker की जो job है that is tiring. मानिया what happened? तो शॉपकीपर जो है उसकी जॉब टायरिंग एज कंपेयर टू हॉकर नहीं होती. जॉब ऑफ शॉपकीपर इज नॉट एज मच टायरिंग एज कंपेयर टू हॉकर. हॉकर सेल गुड्स बाय शाउटिंग. शॉपकीपर सेल गुड्स बाय डिस्प्लेइंग देयर गुड्स आउटसाइड देयर शॉप्स. हॉकर सेल्स गुड्स विद द हेल्प ऑफ हिज फैमिली मेंबर्स. Shopkeeper hired workers. Hawkers sell goods at less profit. Shopkeepers sell goods at by keeping his profit. Do not sell goods at less profit. फिर आप बताओगे कि hawkers जो हैं they have to move from place to place. Sometimes they have to sell goods on the side of the road. Whereas shopkeepers sell goods in his permanent shops. No need to move from place to place. So this is the difference between hawker and shopkeeper. ठीक है. अगर आपको वीकली मार्केट एंड शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स में डिफरेंसेस आ जाए तो यू कैन राइट इट इजीली. वीकली मार्केट में आप बताओगे हेल्ड ऑन पर्टिकुलर डे ऑफ द वीक, जबकि शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स तो शॉप्स आर ओपन डेली, है ना. वीकली मार्केट में आप बताओगे कि ब्रांडेड गुड्स नहीं होती. वेयर एज इन शॉपिंग कॉम्प्लेक्स ब्रांडेड एंड नॉन ब्रांडेड दोनों. वीकली मार्केट्स डेली यूज की गुड्स होती हैं, है ना. Whereas in shopping complex, people get different goods at different floors. Weekly markets on the sides of the roads, whereas shopping complex in an air-conditioned building, having restaurants and theater facility also. So weekly markets and udhar aap bataoge people can do bargaining in weekly markets. In shopping complex, prices of goods are fixed. So this is about chapter markets around us. अब इसके बाद आपका आ जाता है चैप्टर स्वप्ना. स्वप्ना वाज अ शर्ट इन द मार्केट. हुआ स्वप्ना. स्वप्ना वाज अ पुअर फार्मर. स्वप्ना टुक लोन फ्रॉम मनी लेंडर वाइल ग्रोइंग कॉटन. एंड वाइल टेकिंग लोन, एग्रीमेंट वाज साइंड बिटवीन स्वप्ना एंड मनी लेंडर दैट when cotton crop would get ready, Swapna had to sell that cotton to the trader at the prices fixed by the trader. Swapna carried cotton to the money lender and she had to sell her cotton to money lender at less profit. Money lender paid little for cotton crop, whereas Swapna could get more profit from the market, but Swapna was not allowed to carry cotton to the Kurnool market as she had to sell her cotton to the money lender from whom she had taken loan. So this is about poor condition of poor farmers in our country. In our country, employment आप कह सकते हो condition in some factories of workers are not good. Their working hours are more and their wages are less. There is no job security. In some factories, work is seasonal. And during off season, Workers are thrown out of their jobs. Workers lost their jobs and they looked for other kinds of jobs. So this is the condition, employment conditions in our country, in some factories. So next is, what do you mean by ginning mill? अगर आपको terms you have to, I have told you before कि you have to learn terms also which are given at the back of the chapter. So you have to learn those terms also. ठीक है? First is, अगर आपको आ जाए ginning mill, a factory where seeds are removed from cotton balls. A factory where seeds are removed from cotton balls. Exporter कौन होता है? Person who sells things abroad. Person who sells goods abroad is known as exporter. ठीक है? तो अगर अब आ गया आपका struggle for equality. Some of the students they are getting confused in chapter 9 is not given. Listen carefully. In old books, struggle for equality is chapter number 10, whereas in new books, struggle for equality is chapter number 9. Advertisement chapter जो आपका old books में आ रहा है वो syllabus में नहीं है, because in new books advertisement chapter is not in the syllabus. So struggle for equality जो chapter है in old books, this is chapter number 9, whereas in new books this is chapter number 9. So don't get confused students. कितनी बार मैं आपको बता चुकी हूँ, फिर भी बच्चे पूछते रहते हैं कि चैप्टर 10 नहीं दिया, जबकि चैप्टर 10 तो है ही नहीं, चैप्टर 9 ही है. इन ओल्ड बुक स्ट्रगल फॉर इक्वालिटी चैप्टर 10. ठीक है, तो ये मैं बार बार क्लियर कर रही हूँ. नाउ लिसन केयरफुली. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, what are the causes of inequality and discrimination? So listen carefully. Inequality. Causes of inequality: poverty and lack of resources are the causes of inequality. Gap between rich and poor. जब rich and poor में gap बढ़ जाता है ना, तो this is the reason of inequality. Economic status same नहीं होना. When economic status is not same, so this is the reason of inequality. Gap between rich and poor is increased. So this is the reason of inequality. Now what are the causes of inequality? अगर मैं पूछूं तो आपने एक मिनट में बताना है. Poverty and lack of resources. Poverty and lack of resources is the main reason of inequality in our country. अगर मैं पूछूं discrimination के causes, तो आपने कहना है, in our country still people are discriminated on the basis of caste, religion, language, gender. Discrimination on the basis of caste, religion, language, gender, that is known as discrimination. ठीक है? तो next, अब आपको मैं पूछूं कि people are facing discrimination, inequality. What are they doing? They are struggling against such discrimination and such inequality. People are protesting. They have given right by the constitution also, because constitution has given us right to equality. There is no gap between rich and poor. People can't discriminate, but still people are discriminating, and they are given punishments by the according to law. So people are protesting when they have to face such discrimination. So for example, आपकी बुक में जो एग्जाम्पल दी हुई है दैट इज अबाउट तवा मत्स्य संघ. बाई चांस आपको पेपर में तवा मत्स्य संघ ही लिखना आ जाए, या अभी आपको मैं ही पूछूं कि तवा मत्स्य संघ के बारे में बताओ, तो आपने सबसे पहले यही बताना, इट वाज फॉर्म्ड इन, सबसे पहले तो उसकी लोकेशन पता होनी चाहिए कहाँ पे बना. इट वाज फॉर्म्ड इन मध्य प्रदेश, यू नो इट वेल. अब किसने बनाया? फिशर वर्कर्स. इट वाज एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. है क्या तवा मत्स्य? It was an organization formed by fisher workers. Fisher workers ने बनाई थी, who were displaced from the forest areas. Who were displaced from their forest areas. These people lost their shelters and occupations. तब ये जो लोग थे fisher workers, they lost their shelters and they lost their occupations also. These people protested. They declared the call of Bandh, dharnas, chakka jam, and they demanded that fishing right own Tawa River should be given to these people. Government gave fishing right to private contractor, and these people protested, and number of protestants increased day by day because government had given rights to private contractors. So that's why number of protestants increased day by day. Then government had to agree with these people. Madhya Pradesh government had to agree with these people, and government had to give fishing rights again to the people of Tawa Matsya Sangh. गवर्नमेंट को, मध्य प्रदेश की गवर्नमेंट को दोबारा फिशिंग राइट्स इन लोगों को दोबारा देने पड़े. In 1996, government gave fishing rights to these people. 1996 में इनको दोबारा क्या मिल गए? फिशिंग राइट्स ओनली बाय स्ट्रगलिंग. इन्होंने कौन सा मेथड अडॉप्ट किया टू गेट फिशिंग राइट्स अगेन? प्रोटेस्ट. दे प्रोटेस्टेड. दे डिक्लेयर्ड द कॉल ऑफ बंद, चक्का जाम, धरना. They protested against the functioning of the government. They demanded fishing rights. Government had to agree. Number of protestants day by day क्या होते चले गए? Increase. तो government को झुकना पड़ा. Government had to agree. And in 1996, government, Madhya Pradesh government had given again fishing rights to these people. पहले किसको दे दिए थे? Private contractors. Now government had to agree with these people and to give fishing rights to these people in 1996. तो तवा मत्स्य संघ मुझे नहीं लगता प्रॉब्लम आनी चाहिए. कहाँ पे बना? मध्य प्रदेश. क्यों बना? किन्होंने बनाया? फिशर वर्कर्स. क्यों बनाया? बिकॉज दे वर डिस्प्लेस्ड फ्रॉम द फॉरेस्ट एरिया, सतपुरा फॉरेस्ट एरिया, एंड दे लॉस्ट योर शेल्टर्स एंड ऑक्यूपेशंस. तो उन्होंने प्रोटेस्ट ही करने थे, अगर उनके ऑक्यूपेशंस भी चले गए, शेल्टर्स भी. दे प्रोटेस्टेड. कौन से मेथड्स अडॉप्ट किए फॉर प्रोटेस्टिंग? यू विल राइट. देन फिर आप बताओगे क्या डिमांड थी लोगों की, प्रोटेस्टेंट्स की? कोई तो डिमांड होएगी. They demanded fishing rights should be given to these people, but government ने किसको दे दिए? Government had given fishing rights to private contractors. Number of protestants day by day increased. So government had to agree with these people. Government had Madhya Pradesh government agreed with these people and had to give fishing rights to these people in 1996. In this way, problem of Tawa Matsya Sangh was solved only by struggling, only by protesting over their rights, as constitution has given us rights to protest if some rights, if some laws are not in the favor of the majority of the people. Have told you before, people have full right to protest against such laws in democratic countries. तो ये इसीलिए उन्होंने प्रोटेस्ट किया. No, Indian Constitution is a living document. Yes, Indian Constitution is a living document because first of all तुम ये कहेंगे कि it is not a closed book. Various amendments are made in the Constitution and according to the need of time. So it is a living document. It's not a closed book. Students, all the best for today's test.